There are still thousands to worry about of returning Filipinos to our country. Now, itong isa is whether we can stop them from going out. Na i-reverse mo yan, the problem now is itong mga Pilipinong pabalik, hindi tinatanggap ng local governments. Now, it will boil down to the power of the President to promulgate rules and regulations to protect public health, which is actually an exercise of the police power of the state, as against the Bill of Rights. Because some workers coming from the outside are not welcome. Simply, they are not being accepted by the local governments. So mahirap ito. This is a constitutional issue. I'd like to address myself to the local executives. It is your duty to help and protect your constituents. I have no quarrel. Now you want the contagion stop right there at the doorstep. Huwag ka na lang pumasok dito because it contaminates the whole of the family in the house. But you know, Filipinos are citizens of this country. And whether we like it or not, they have this constitutional right to travel and to travel abroad and to come home after working there. This cannot just be just by wave of the hand. So we'll have to study this. We'll have to spend again. We will have to gather them in a place. Or yung mga hindi nagamit, doon na muna sila, and then we can make provisions for the food and everything. Rather than just leave them there stranded. If they have the money in their pockets, I'm sure that was intended as a saving for the family. At mauubos yung pera na yan. At they would go home with their pockets empty. We do not want that to happen. So, I would like to assure mga kababayan ko, gusto kong maghanap ako ng paraan na tulungan kayo. Yung mga kababayan ninyo, mga kapatid, na mother, father, sister, brother, stranded here, kung clear na, if they are really cleared by the medical authorities, that is binding, especially if it is, well, it has to be the certification of the Department of Health. If the Department of Health, your department, Secretary Doge, would certify that she has undergone the test not only against the presence of antibodies, but the virus itself, that she is virus-free, then we have to make arrangement that they can go home. Maghanap tayo ng paraan. We'll just ihatid talaga natin ito sila doon kasi we have a stalemate here. What do we do with people waiting tapos okay naman sila? So, you have to go into a testing each and every one of them and find out if they are fit to return and that she or he is not a threat to the community. But to say that just hindi kayo pwedeng pumasok even coming from abroad, And even if staying there for already more than 14 days without anything happening to them, then the national government, makinig kayong local executives, the national government will insist that you accept the OFW. Magkakaroon ho tayo ng problema if you resist. Because then, as a worker of government, it falls upon my shoulders to see to it that everything is done fair and